Welcome back to another video with the only place where you can get daily anime content. Subscribe, like if you want to. But first, we're going to talk about the tragedy of Geto Suguru. Now, as we know, Geto Suguru is the main antagonist in the Jujutsu Kaisen series right now, but it's not him per se. It is his body that is being inhibited by Kenjaku, an ancient curse that is able, where his curse technique is able to inhibit other people's bodies. He's able to basically body jump at free will. So though Geto is technically alive, he is dead in the series for sure. At least the original Geto Suguru that we meet in his younger days in the beginning of season 2 with Gojo and Geto, where they are tasked to protect the Star Plasma vessel all the way until the Tengen merger, to protect her for 3 days. Obviously, he cannot, as basically him and Gojo get fodder or get beat the brakes down from Toji. I mean, they had no chance on stopping Toji at all. One tap, basically one tapped the small, I think her name was Riku, not sure, but one tapped Riku and stopped the Tengen merger. In turn, that sent Geto down a dark path where he saw his best friend Gojo gain this extreme power where, he couldn't ever reach him in power, as Gojo now has the limitless, the 6 eyes, and is basically honing his strength, and Geto knows that he won't be as powerful as him. Second, he now sees that the Jujutsu Kaisen society as evil. Now, before he does his descent to madness, he does try to look for advice. He tries to inhibit or ask for advice from his peers. Now, Yuki, who is also a special grade, she may be a special grade at the time. I'm not sure if it was ever stated if she was a special grade during that time. He asks for advice on how to stop all the evil in the world. He just wants justice. He wants, evil. He doesn't want curses, curse energy people. He doesn't want them out there in general, or at least have a monopoly on the power and how it's distributed. Yuki's like, you could rather teach everyone to use curse energy, which you have to be gifted with, or you have to have an ample amount of, or kill everyone with cursed energy. Now, Geto sees that as basically as a challenge, or basically be like, bet, and it's be like, thinks about it. It's be like, maybe you kill everyone with curse energy. Then you control the curses, but you kill everyone with curse energy. Now, during this time, descent to madness, he goes on a mission to save these two girls from a village, or to protect the village. I don't know, but he's sent to a village for these 2 girls. Now, these 2 girls are treated as bad, as these 2 girls are sorcerers, and the village people see sorcerers as evil. So he's there to rescue the girls, get out, get in, get out. Simple mission. But since he sees all this evil going on and how people treat the sorcerers that are the girls, he massacres the whole village, saying that they are not worthy, or they should not have treated these girls like that. Geto is very kind-hearted throughout everything. But with him massacring the village, he's outcasted by the Jujutsu Kaisen higher-ups, thrown out of school, and before he is able to walk away from everyone and everything, he talks to Gojo. And the famous question pops up. Are you strong because you're Gojo Satoru? Or are you Gojo Satoru because you are strong? Hardest line dropped in Jujutsu Kaisen. And he says, you could dismantle everybody, or basically kill everyone with curse energy, which is to achieve my dream. You can do it. And he's shocked. He's like, yeah, but it's the wrong thing to do. And they go their separate ways. A few years pass, Geto does all of this. And it basically starts a war with Gojo, where Gojo meets up with Yuta, and Yuta is able to defeat Geto, and, Gojo kills Geto, sadly, And as you see his arc going from happy, enjoying his youth, wanting to just play around, he has his best friend, but then seeing the horrors of being a sorcerer, the 2 girls being, mocked, insults, made fun of, thrown about from the village people, that his heart impelled him to kill everybody. Also how his advice sent him down the wrong path, how he was seeking an answer because he was basically a teenager. He was still malleable at that age. So he was seeking an answer on how he should proceed because, he could have stayed in Jutsu. He could have done normal things, but he was seeking an answer. And Yuki gave him a bad answer, which sent him down the path that's wrong. He is a man that was not broken, not confused, but someone who wanted to kill the Jujutsu higher ups, just like everyone else with a heart. He wanted to get rid of the Jujutsu society. He wanted to get rid of all sorcerers and rather monopolize or control cursed spirits, while also having a just foundation for cursed techniques and sorcerers that are able to basically go out, do what they got to do, and not have the backlash of the people, or if they do, kill the people, right? And it's very sad to see a lot of people, especially if you're on TikTok or on a different platform, right? You see a lot of Geto and Yuji edits where they're side by side, as they were playing around, they wanted to have fun, but they just saw the horrors of the world, and it just dragged him down to the max. So, just want to say, you should remember Geto Suguru as someone who had good intentions at first, still had good intentions, but he just went the wrong way about it. He's someone who saw the horrors of the world, someone who wanted the best for the sorcerers, best for curses. He wanted the best for all, but he only knew one way to go about it. Still, I blame Yuki, but he only had one way to go about it. That is someone with good intentions. I mean, you could consider him an anti-hero, but that is the tragedy of Geto. Someone who tried his best in his own way to make just in the wrong world or the wrong society that he lived in.